Welcome back to the Sidebar podcast. I'm well excited because finally, after two failed attempts, Josh is here! Yay! How are you?
Very well, thanks,
Good.
mate.
You were meant to be on one 2 weeks ago, but you weren't. You were prepping for your trip to America.
I was.
You're prepping for your trip to America. So yeah, really excited. By the time this episode's go out, you will be in America.
I will.
How very exciting.
I'm very excited. It's the first time I've been since I was 5, and I can't remember anything about it.
Nice. I hope you're prepped to get some good sidebar content as well.
I will be trying to go around all of the craft beer places just for you.
Nice. I've purposely picked a beer tonight to celebrate your. And I can't take myself seriously.
I can't take you seriously.
The thing is, I can only just see you, but all I can see. What the fuck are you meant to be? I said, come in fancy dress for our Halloween episode.
If you can't guess it, I'm disappointed, man. It's obviously Crocodile Dundee.
Oh, I thought you were like a Dude Ranch cowboy.
I'm probably better at that accent than I am an Australian one, to be fair. I can definitely yee-haw better than I can good day, mate.
Can you guess who I'm meant to be?
Actually, no. Deadpool?
Bingo. Deadpool. Fuck you. Fuck Deadpool. I'm Spider-Man. Yeah, no, well excited. I'm glad that you're here. I'm going to have to take this mask off already. I know we were talking about it before we started recording. Josh, can you unzip me, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry you have to go through this pain for content.
I know. It's all for the content. But yeah, no, I'm well excited that you're finally here. I've actually picked a beer for this episode specifically to celebrate the fact that you'll be in America.
I'm excited. I have no idea what it was, and I definitely can't see it on the table over there.
Let's get it in anyway. I need to unlock my phone. I can do that. Perfect. I have notes. Here it is, Joshy.
Ooh.
This is Duration's Good Time American Light Lager. I've also got your glass because in a moment we are going to take part in Sidebar Ritual, as it will become. We've done 2 episodes. This is the 3rd, but this is going to be a pour off, and we're going to do the pour off every episode. So Duration. Oh, that's the other reason we're going with Duration is because obviously we're in Norwich at the moment in wonderful Norfolk, and Duration are a Norfolk-based.
Really?
Yeah, Norfolk-based brewery. So Westacre, they're in Westacre, the historic ruins of Westacre Priory, round the corner from there. So me and Ro have been to Westacre and been to Castle Acre a few times. It's very nice out there. You should take kids as well because even though they don't like it when you do, it's really good for hide and seek. So I mean, they hate it when you try and play it. But play it anyway. So yeah, the Good Times is a sprightly little beer with big appeal, designed to take beer back to the basics. This refreshingly light lager uses corn for a sweetness. And then it says, simply crack a can and drink in the moment without overthinking it.
You should be a salesman.
Shouldn't
Or
I?
you should do TV adverts, man. That was impressive.
So anybody that has seen episodes of this, I can do it. Anyone that's seen episodes of this, I've done it. Will know that I cannot get my fingers under these.
I'm sure the Spidey outfit is helping.
Let's give a little shout out to the voice behind the camera, Rowan.
Hello.
You love this Good Times.
I do. I've had it before.
Yeah, we've purposely got you on, because I know that you're a big fan of it. Mine should be facing that way as well.
It's all right. I wasn't judging you.
Cool.
Maybe
right.
a little bit.
Now we're going to do the pour off, and I think you should go first.
Why?
Because you're the guest.
Okay, pressure. So they say something about 45 degrees, and they say something about tapering out at the end, don't they? I believe. So I'm going to give it a go.
I'll be honest. I've lost both pour offs. So you're probably asking the wrong person. I did see the other day that with IPAs, you're meant to, you can let it over froth and then let the gas come out, and then you can fill it back up again, like a Guinness. You know when you let a Guinness.
Is that an excuse because of your last attempt?
No, I found out that you can. I didn't mean to, but I found out that's how you're meant to do it. However, I have absolutely no excuses with a lager.
So this is a light lager. It says
American light lager.
Nice. So. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, I've already spilled it everywhere.
Nightmare.
So does that deduct points? Is that how this works?
Minus 1 million points.
Oh. It's very light.
It's very light. To be fair, that's not a bad head, I don't think, for a light lager.
I wouldn't know too much about the differences. I'm much more of a drinker than a knower.
I feel, yeah. Do you know what? This is giving me Bud Light vibes.
Yeah.
Look at that, 0 head.
It reminds me of a shandy, colour and the fizz of having a bit of lemonade in it.
Oh, right. We've got to do cheers. Top,
1
bottom,
second.
top, bottom, and table.
As always, rituals. That's too easy to drink, that one.
That's so easy to drink.
Too easy to drink. It does actually, again, it tastes almost shandy-ish. It's a bit citrusy, which is nice.
It tastes nice. Smell it and tell me what you smell there.
It does smell a bit sweaty.
I smell fish.
You smell fish?
I smell fish.
They-
No. Wait, it's not me. You see when a man adjusts his whole aura and go, look, mate, like, you know you're fucked up, but it's not me.
So I think they do use fish as clarifiers, or at least they used to. I don't know so much anymore, but yeah, they use something in the fish guts to clarify beer, because most beer, if not all beer, I believe, would actually come out cloudy.
Vegan friendly, though.
They still say vegan friendly even if they used a clarifier, which is strange. Because you can get cloudy beers, and that just means they haven't had the agent that clarifies it.
Alright, fair enough.
I believe so anyway. Again, everyone will have to fact check me on these things.
Maybe. Rowan, what about you? Do you smell any fish? From the beer? Do you smell any fish from the beer?
No. Next question.
Great.
Next question.
Great. Moving on swiftly. Okay. So Joshy,
Yeah.
me and you have been friends a very long time.
Yeah.
We used to work together in sales.
Years ago.
Yeah, a lot of years ago, and then we didn't work together for as many years. And now you're my manager.
Yeah.
Now you're
Doesn't
my
feel
boss at
like
work.
it so much. But
I know. The thing is, as well, is like at work, you know, I have to, like, you are my superior at work. I have to respect that. Outside of work, I'm say fuck you,
You can.
which I do quite regularly because I do love you and you are one of my best friends. But yeah, we've had a lot of fun times together, haven't we?
Yeah. Fun's one word. There's a few other words I'd use for our times.
Debaucherous.
A few times have been debaucherous, yeah.
I've had a few debaucherous nights.
One thing we've not done yet, though, is go abroad together.
What?
Oh, yes, that. Back to that. What were you saying?
No, going abroad together, yeah, we've never.
not.
I looked at Rowan then, like, am I getting like daggers from across the room? No, we've never done a threesome. Normally it's just me and you. But yeah, you're right. We've never gone abroad together.
No, and I've just thought of it now.
I know, because
like,
I was meant to be coming to America. with
Yeah,
you,
yeah, you're meant to be coming to America.
but I'm not.
No.
Let's talk about
No. I think give you a few more months and you'll be out on the road a bit more often, I'd say.
that. Yeah, 100%. We've had some fun nights though. Even recently, like out on the road, we went down to London a couple of weeks ago.
Went to Experimentation Elite and to the e-commerce expo. Very boring stuff.
I really enjoyed the e-commerce expo, but that's because I left you at the stand and went and got cocktails and played on an F1 simulator. So I left you there and I went and had a great time.
We had two different experiences.
We really did. We really did. But I wasn't there for sales, really.
No, you're a service provider now. Let's talk about that. How do you feel being the other side of the coin? The person that complains about sales.
I have zero stress.
I know. It's crazy,
do you know what? Like coming from a sales background into like a service-based role, like as long as my clients are happy, then that's good. Whereas from a sales background, you know, I have to lie about what proposals are out there. I have to tell the clients that we can do whatever they want just to get their money, and you know, it's a hard life.
You have to tell your managers you've got more coming through than you have, and then scramble for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's those low-hanging fruits.
A looming, consistent pressure of getting fired if you don't hit your targets.
Yeah. I would hope that a lot of that pressure is off now because you're my manager.
Yeah, let's say some of that's off.
Some of that, yeah. And then we went to Manchester recently as well. That was a lot of fun. We went and where did we go? Bournemouth. We went to Bournemouth in Manchester. Now that was really good. And that guy in Bournemouth knew everything about beers.
Yep. And how many beers did they stock? 600.
600 and something.
600
yeah.
different types of beer.
Different
You could have
types.
2 new beers a day for a year, pretty much.
Yeah, it was insane, that place.
Can you remember what we drank? I can't even remember what it was called.
I remember what I drank, and that was Sonoma by Track.
Yeah. I also had a Track beer.
Yeah, I can't remember what yours was called though, but it is on the socials. So yeah, we can
check for yourself.
we can look back. I think I'm getting a little finger and a smug little head nod from Rowan. So I think she's doing some googling to find out what it is you drank as well. So I'm really excited to have you, especially on a Halloween episode.
I know.
As well.
Halloween, right?
Technically it's now 1st of November.
Yes, because that's when it'll be posted.
Yeah, and because that's definitely when we're filming this as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100% Halloween. We're not sat at the start of October,
dressed up in
Drinking
outfits, drinking beer, pretending it's Halloween.
Just in my homemade studio, dressed up as Spider-Man and Crocodile Dundee, drinking beer.
You remembered. Proud of you. Good
Thank
night,
Thank you. Have we got it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So yours was Finback by Track.
Yes, it was a stronger one, wasn't it?
Yours was stronger, yeah. I preferred mine.
Yeah, yours was a lot easier to drink, as you'd expect. I think Did we review it on the video, or was it just a video?
No, my review was, I think I took a sip of mine when you were filming, and I went, oh, that was good.
When you pull that face, you know something's good, though, don't you?
Yeah, like when it hits different.
It did hit different, admittedly, and we should screenshot that.
We should screenshot that and put it up.
That could be a great thumbnail for a video in the future.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do for everyone out there is I'm going to screenshot that piece of that video and I'm going to put it on the Sidebar story at the exact moment that this video goes out at 7:30. So after you finish watching, go have a look at our Sidebar story on Instagram and that screenshot will be there. And now all I need to do is remember to take that screenshot and post it. I'm going to have to get a scheduler soon.
Why did you have to say it tastes like fish? Oh, smells like fish, because
that's all you can smell.
I can taste it now.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
The thing is, like, it tastes really good. I really like it, but
I could definitely drink a lot of it,
and I can't even smell the fish anymore. It was at the start, even when I cracked it and it went over my spidey suit. Then it was, and then I can smell the fish. But the more I've drunk, the less I can smell. Rowan.
Beer is fermented into kegs, and the longer it's in there, the more smell that it can come to. Sometimes it does smell like fish, even though it's not any fishing agents in there.
Oh, fun. The more you know. So Josh, before we move on to that was me doing the more you know round rainbow.
Are you gonna edit it so it says the more you know? Yeah.
I'm gonna try because I've got some time to edit this.
I want you to be making promises on what's going to be on these edits, man, so the viewers can at least hold you to it.
I'm going to edit in a rainbow. Not on the previous one, but right now I'm going to edit in a rainbow above our heads, okay? It's going to follow the... What a terrible fucking idea. It's going to follow my hand. Are you ready? Rainbow coming in 3, 2, 1.
Off screen the whole time.
That's fine. That's fine. It only means
I
have to edit less. So Josh, before we so I've actually got I've got a game. I haven't planned anything. Rowan has. But before we do the game, we're doing this thing called Song of the Week.
Ooh.
Where each of us pick a song of the week. We had a joint one last time, which was not last time, time before, first episode, which was Paradise by Gabby Rivers. 2 weeks ago, I had This Room by Matt Cooper, who's a country artist, he's sick, and Roro had Don't Blame Me by Taylor Swift.
Obviously.
Obviously. This time, me and you are both going to pick a song which has been your song for this week. What's been like your top song?
Oh, I know exactly what it is. As soon as you said it, I'd already picked it.
Fun. What is it?
it's going along the theme of country because I have a bit of an obsession at the moment
Okay.
with country music. Oliver Anthony obviously blew up massively recently with I can't remember the song he actually got. Richmond, North of Richmond.
Oh yeah, I like that song.
But his new song is the one I'll be talking about, which is Rich Man's Gold. Very good song. A bit more country.
Yeah. A
little bit more twangy in the guitar, which I like. But his voice is something else. He's really good. So yeah, that's been the one I've listened to.
Richmond's Goal from Oliver Anthony.
Oliver Anthony, which isn't even his name. It's his granddad's name.
Oh, fun.
I don't know what his name actually is.
What has been my... The thing is, normally I would look at my song... Where's my phone? Have you got it? Oh, okay. So my song of the week this week... My song of the week this week
Barbie Girl
is not Barbie Girl. My song of the week this week is the thing is I've been listening to like 3 or 4, and I'm really struggling to pick one. My song of the week this week is going to be Where You At.
Oh, not drum roll.
No, don't drum roll. Don't drum roll, because I don't know if you saw the last video that went out a couple of weeks ago, but I was aggressively hitting the table by accident, which just made the camera wobble.
You do get very enthusiastic.
I do. That's why
There's certain topics of conversation that make you...
That's why I'm sat over here like a snail, just away from the table. The thing is, as well, your knees are about 8 inches either side of a table leg, and it's terrifying me.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock it, and I'm going to have to try and edit.
I could set up like this.
But then you're out of shot.
But then I'm probably out of shot.
What was I saying? What was gonna? Oh,
The
Hardy.
song of the week.
Yeah, Where You At by Hardy. That is my song of the week. Another country song, actually. We've both gone country this week. I like some country.
What's up with us at the moment?
Don't know. I just like country music.
Same.
Yeah.
Same was really good.
Yeah, it's because I'm a country boy.
Were you born in the countryside?
No.
No, I was. So I'm a country boy.
No, I'm moving to the countryside though.
You are.
Oh, I'm so excited. So basically, the
I'm
house.
excited to see it.
The house me and Rowan are moving into has got this outhouse, and we're going to turn one of the rooms into a big bar, and that's going to be the new studio. We'll probably still have this up, but we'll have some shelves up. We're going to get some fun stuff up, all the cans from every episode, plus every piece of content that we put out on social as well. They're all going to be in the background.
I love it.
We're going to have loads of fun stuff, and we're going to try and get people to bring us in a little gift that can go on, or like a little mascot or something that can go on the shelves behind us as well.
You should get a beer fridge, and then when you buy beers, let's say you buy 3, Guest, yourself, Rowan, you should buy a 4th one and put it in the beer fridge with like a 1 on it, and then have all of your episodes in a fridge.
Well, my plan was eventually is to do a giveaway to some of our social do a giveaway to some of our to our Instagram followers, where they could win every beer that we've drunk on Sidebar episodes.
What a great idea.
Isn't that a good idea? So we have got one of every beer that we've done so far in the fridge. But me and Roro have a big night out next week, so there's a very good chance we're going to end up drinking them all. And then we'll just have to replace it.
You'll just have to replace it. No, you can't. What about if they discontinue a beer, man, and you don't have it? You would be very sad.
There's we're going to have, hopefully at some point in the next 3 or 4 episodes, we're going to have hammers on.
Ooh, that'll be a good episode.
And in this box, just underneath the camera here, which we won't ruin any surprises just yet, but that is the beer that I want hammers to do, and I think that's going to be an interesting one.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've specifically bought that beer for an episode with hammers.
I think that works.
He
is a bit that.
Good. So we've spoken for a really long time now. We've done the beers. We've done the songs of the week.
Yeah.
Roro, over to you.
Hi.
Hi.
Conspiracy theories.
Ooh,
conspiracy theories.
Halloween episode.
Put a bit of spook in the Halloween episode.
So I found some for us to talk about. If you know a lot about them, obviously I'll let you ramble on and talk amongst yourselves. But if you need some fun facts, I have them here for you.
Okay.
First one is Bigfoot. Is Bigfoot real?
Is that conspiracy? I thought we were
pretty adamant that he's real, right?
He is real.
That's not a conspiracy theory.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, if anyone's seen Bigfoot, it's probably you.
I have seen him multiple times.
Are you him?
I could be.
I think that's the real conspiracy.
The thing is I started shaving around here and around here so that people didn't recognise me as much. Yeah, but I think we've debunked that already. I am Bigfoot.
Wow.
And Treebeard.
Okay, let's actually answer the question.
Do I think he's real? Personally, no. I think that if he was real, we would have seen him a lot more than we have, like more sightings. And also, it's a fact of, does he breed? I mean, we don't know of any animal that can just exist forever, immortality. So where's the different types of Bigfoot, you know?
Is Bigfoot could be...
We might have
primate. He could be another like version of a human.
He
could be a different type of like bear because he's always seen in that same area as bears.
You're going South Park now, man, bear, pig.
I'm not going man, bear, pig.
man, bear, pig.
No. Yeah. So.
Have you got facts about him?
What I said is a large and hair-like mythical creature. If you guys didn't know who Bigfoot was, which I was hoping you would.
Yeah.
Lives in forests in America. And people recently,
like
I have seen on Twitter, or X, I think it's called now, of someone actually posting a video of him.
It's Halloween.
Spooky.
It's spooky.
So people think he's still alive. My theory is that maybe once upon a time, but how can he be alive living in the forest for this long? So maybe once upon a time, maybe not now.
Yes.
People think maybe it's a different breed of bear, because you know that like the bear that was in the zoo that people thought was dressed as like a human dressed as a bear.
Looked like a human.
What if that bear was wild and it walked like a human like, you know, mannerisms? Could be Bigfoot. So,
well, you look at Remy from Ratatouille, the rat from Ratatouille.
Yep.
He walks on his back legs instead of all four legs because he
real.
doesn't like to get his, and he's real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't watched it. I'll trust you that Remy's. Oh God.
You haven't seen.
That's all we've got time for today. Watch some movies. It's not that hard. Watch a movie.
We'll
book you in for a movie night.
I'll make you a deal, right? We'll watch Ratatouille. I'll get some good beers in that don't. I love this beer, by the way. Thank you, Duration. I'll get something that don't smell like fish. We'll have a little smoke and we'll watch Ratatouille. Blow your mind.
I mean, I'm well up for a night like that, but I don't have time for films in general. That night is not me sitting at home watching a film, wasting my time. That is like being around my mate, getting a bit wavy, having a laugh, watching their favourite film, Ratatouille.
Good.
Well, how passionate you are. I can only assume it is your favourite film, right? No.
So Bigfoot, not real.
I think not real.
If we're giving honest answers, I want him to be real more than anything. I'd
It
love
would be
someone
so
to
cool.
actually find him, but I think we're saying Bigfoot, not real. Big knob, big knob, big knob, not
Definitely
real.
Not real.
Not in this room. This is a really tight lycra suit.
I'm so glad you don't need to stand up, man, because when you are, you can see all meat and veg.
Bigfoot, not real. Rowan.
Yeah.
Next conspiracy theory.
Similar. Loch Ness Monster lives in this. The only fun fact I have is reportedly lives in the Scottish lake.
Should we say real or not real after the count of three? So 1, 2, 3, say it.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3,
Real.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that not now, but was.
I also think that there's a very good argument for the fact that because the Loch Ness Monster is just a name that's been given to something that we don't quite understand. It might not be like a Leopleurodon or something, but it could just be like a giant eel.
It could be lots of things. Mm-hmm. It could be the last of a species. I don't believe it's alive anymore, but it could be so many different things. It could even be an animal we know really well, but people have seen it in a different light. They've seen it in a different way, and also they've seen it in a lake. So it must have, walked over the mountains again.
Well, there we go. That was a really easy one. Nessie, real. Rowan.
Another similar one. Mermaids.
Oh.
Do you think mermaids are real? Peter, this is a very 50-50 topic.
Yeah.
Apparently, obviously, this is very, very old, so maybe again, once upon a time, they were real, now they're not. Christopher Columbus said that he saw 3.
I remember.
He
remembered. He was
Yeah.
there.
I was,
He's
I
that
was
old.
there. Yeah, I was there.
There's
Yeah.
no actual evidence, but they are big in like Greek mythology, so I think they're talked about a lot, which almost makes them feel real. People have seen mermaid-like creatures when they've been on like cruises, and like there's been weird sightings similar to Bigfoot.
Can I clarify something? Is a mermaid a half human, half fish in this instance?
That's what they're saying. So when I did Google what mermaids are, it was half female
Woman, fish.
but not necessarily because there was like not necessarily what a woman looks like to us, but it's the long hair, it's the boobies and fish on the bottom. Is it because I said boobies?
You said boobies in a funny way.
Boobies.
Right. Let's go. Let's do the 1, 2, 3 first.
I agree.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Real.
Not real at all,
You
man.
motherfucker.
Why? Why would they be real,
Okay,
man?
because
like, we're not compatible, so that's why I wanted to clarify that. Because if it was a mistaken type of fish that's an old fish, I get it. We're not compatible, so it's not possible.
But it could have been. We're not saying that some guy's gone out there, fucked a tuna, and all of a sudden, little baby mermaid. What we're saying is that could have been an evolutionary chain, like a little.
No. We all started as like single cells, and then went in different directions based on our environment.
Exactly.
But if we were in the water, we would never have grown like standard boobs and skin. I just knocked the table, I realised, I got excited. We wouldn't have standard boobs, skin and long hair if we lived in the water all the time.
Amphibious humans.
Mermaids can't walk.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Right? Classic mermaids, can they walk?
No. Let me ask you a question. If you were going to fuck a mermaid,
Yep.
what way round would you want the fish?
Well, it would have to be oral. I wouldn't. There wouldn't ever be any other option, would there? Because I'm not fucking a fish.
Well, yeah, but exactly. But if it's a fish head, but all of this, cake at the back, fun at the front, I'm sorry.
I understand the question now, and wow.
Woman
okay.
up top, fish down bottom, or woman down bottom, fish up top. Which way? You have to fuck one.
And oral sex is off the question.
Yes.
Okay.
But the problem is, I feel like there's no. Dion, you do your answer.
It would have to be the woman's bottom part, and it would have to be a fish head, fish upper half. Come on, man.
I feel like there's more you can do with the top half.
But you have to have sex with it, so you have to fuck a fish.
Okay.
You have to.
Then when you're fucking the fish, you're making eye contact with the fish.
Yeah, but I don't need to make eye contact with it. I can bag it. I can do loads of stuff, but I don't actually have to put my penis inside of a fish. You're gonna have to fish. You're gonna have to put your penis in a fish.
That's fine.
No, cancelled.
Any holes to go on? Anyone? No.
No from me.
Okay. Mermaids, 50-50.
50-50, but come on, we all agree they're not real.
Rowan, please move us on really quickly.
Yes, I would love to.
Thank
so
you.
this is the celebrity pop culture.
Ooh, I like it.
So this is some celebrities have died, but they're still alive, supposedly. This one
Long
is
live
Elvis
Tupac Shakur.
Presley.
Oh, okay.
So, do you want me to get something like spotting
No.
that I've seen? You wanted to talk about it?
Yeah,
Yep,
I think
go
we
ahead.
should just go in. You ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, alive.
Dead.
You're wrong.
I'm absolutely
You're
right with him.
Absolutely wrong. You're fucked. Elvis Presley is alive. And do you know how I know?
He
Because
died sniffing coke on the toilet, mate. He got found whilst he was at a show.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That was a. He needed to because he got too famous and he was fucking up his life, right? So you look at there's a groundskeeper who works at it's not Neverland. Graceland, thank you. There's a groundkeeper that works at Graceland, spitting image of Elvis, just a little bit chubbier and older.
You don't think that people can look alike?
No.
Have you seen B-Tech Leonardo DiCaprio before, man?
No.
Such a good picture.
He has also been rumoured to be seen in the background of the 1990 film Home Alone in the airport scene.
Yeah.
Supposedly, so you may have to rewatch that.
I agree. That would be a great thing to watch. To
So it might have
fact
been
check.
earlier years. Maybe not. Maybe he's not around now.
Well, by the time this goes out, Halloween's finished. So it's officially Christmas season, unless you're in the States, in which case it's Thanksgiving season. But either way, Home Alone's coming up soon.
So we're going to be able to watch it and fact check that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like it's really easy to look a bit Elvis Presley in the background of an airport. You know, I'm definitely he's dead. He got famous, sniffed loads of gear, and died on a toilet taking a shit.
Elvis Presley.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Just don't do bad drugs. Elvis Presley, undecided. Rowan,
Yes.
what's next? Who's next, maybe?
Avril Lavigne. Do you guys know a conspiracy theory about her?
I do.
Yeah.
I
This
know
was
the
really
conspiracy
interesting to me,
theory.
and I'm quite 50-50 with it. Is that apparently she died in 2003 and was replaced by her stunt double, Melissa, who was originally hired to distract paparazzi when she was out and about. So sometimes they would send Melissa out when Avril didn't want to be in the limelight. And there's a lot of, like, if you compare, obviously people grow up and they change as they grow up, voices change and, you know, things like that. But there's a lot of, if you compare Avril Lavigne before 2003 to now, it's very, very different. So I don't know what your opinion is on Avril.
We should do
You
it.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Fake person. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not Avril Lavigne anymore.
No, Avril, yeah.
I don't know if she's dead. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably not. She's probably off living her life a bit more
I
private.
reckon she died.
You reckon she died?
I reckon this Melissa chick killed her.
I see. The thing is, Avril Lavigne, was that her real name? By the way, do we know that?
Avril Lavigne.
Avril Lavigne.
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 Lavigne?
Lavigne.
Lavigne, yeah. Apparently she's been battling Lyme disease for a long time.
Yeah.
So she could look different now because she's either better now or worse then, or, you know,
Yeah.
there's so many things that can go involved, but I just wanted to mention that.
She became so mega famous, mega famous back in the day when we were growing up.
Oh, yeah.
So quick.
Why'd you have to go make things so complicated?
Is that the song? Yeah.
Maybe.
Right, got it.
Yeah, could
Avril
be.
Lavigne is her real name. Avril Ramona Lavigne.
Good to know, because that was actually going to change, not change my opinion, but definitely play towards it, because I heard that Avril Lavigne is more of a brand than a person, and that's why.
So it's like Sugar Babes, where they
It's
keep
like-
changing out all the members.
That's
of
why I
Sugar Babes.
believe that there's a chance that she's off on an island chilling somewhere, because
She got famous. I don't think she got island famous.
I don't mean owning an island,
Oh, right.
like just living on it,
Oh, okay.
not dodgy island, normal
Yeah.
island.
Like Epstein Island.
I mean, maybe when she was younger.
Right.
Before we move on,
We're
yeah.
agreeing Avril Lavigne dead.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne, not the same person
Cool,
anymore.
bro. Please get us away from Epstein Island.
Before we move on really quickly, I just want to show you a picture of what Elvis Presley looked like in Home Alone, and maybe this will change your opinion.
Ooh.
Okay, can we have a look at this? No. Okay. I'm
That
sorry.
looks more like
I'm
a
sorry,
really
that-
bad
I can't.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm sorry. That right. Can
Do you
Do you want me to hold it?
can we see? Yeah, I'm slipping. That is not Elvis Presley.
Not at all.
That is Zach Galifianakis.
Very
A
good.
bit like that, yes.
That's who that is.
Very much so.
100%. Hey Zach, big fan.
Perfect.
Next conspiracy
one.
theory. How many we got left?
3?
Wonderful.
Too many, or do you want me to keep going?
No,
Oh, these are great. These are
Yeah.
great.
This one made me chuckle because I've never heard of it before until just now, after doing my
Okay.
research. Is Keanu Reeves is immortal, and I have photo evidence.
I want to see the evidence
Can I
before we
show
make a
people?
decision. Yeah.
Okay.
People think that he just regenerates, and there's
Well, like Doctor Who.
confirmed identities over time that whatever that first date is, that he just keeps repeating and regenerating,
clearly
looking
older.
the same every single time.
I mean, he's aging well.
Yeah.
That one doesn't look like him. That one does.
There's a
It
lot
looks
of
a bit
conspiracy
like
about that.
him. That one I've seen before, and it definitely does look like him. These are all modern people. You know, they're the same guy we
Yeah,
know who's been in the
Could be
films.
like a bloodline. Or
He
something.
ages well.
It could be a very good bloodline, but I understand that. And do I believe there could be immortal people in the world? I suppose we'll find out in a second.
We had this conversation on the way back here today.
We did.
We've done a lot of dumb shit in our lives. A lot of dumb shit. And the fact we're not dead, I cannot have anybody tell me that I'm not immortal. Because I feel like I should be dead by now.
We did have this conversation.
I've never died.
Did you know? Nor have I yet.
Bingo. So there's no...
As far as I know.
Until you die, there's no way to know that you're not immortal.
I could have died. I could have died multiple times.
There we go.
Just, shocked back into reality.
Ooh.
That's getting deep again.
So is this the penultimate one?
We've got 2 more.
Wait, have we even decided if we believe it or not?
Oh yeah, no, we haven't.
Are we ready?
You ready? 1, 2, 3, fake.
No, he's not.
He's not immortal. Keanu hit you. Heard it here first. Keanu Reeves. I'm nearly finished my beer. Keanu Reeves is not immortal. Big fan though. Loved you in the SpongeBob movie when you were that bale of hay. Have you seen that? No, of course you haven't. You don't watch films.
I actually have. Well, I say I've watched it. My 6-year-old's watched it, and I was in the room.
Okay, you were working.
I was working. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. There's one thing that I can tell everybody about you is that you're always working.
Yeah, I mean, it took a few reschedules to get this in.
It did, because you were meant to be on. So episode 1 was meant to be episode 0.
Oh, not episode. Yeah.
No, so when we put out episode 0, that was meant to be episode 1, which was meant to be me and you. But because you had to reschedule, me and Rowan did episode 0, which was the intro to Sidebar. Then episode 1, which was obviously came out 2 weeks ago from this one coming out. That you were meant to come for that one, but you were extremely ill. So me and Rowan then did episode 1 where we played our Mr. and Mrs. Rob or Rowan game. And then this is now episode 2, and you're finally here.
I'm here.
This is the Halloween episode.
It is, yeah. On Halloween, on Hallows Eve, as they would call it.
No. We're on the day. This is coming out 1st of November.
Yeah. So, is it called Hallows Day?
All Hallows. All.
Yeah.
We may need somebody to look that up in a minute. What 1st of November is? I reckon we can filibuster till then. Actually, this would be a good thing to talk about because we're both dads. We both have kids. Do you take your kids trick or treating? Because I know that there are some people out there who fucking hate trick or treating.
I have taken trick or treating every year since they were born.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely love it. They love it, but we don't ever do it in Norwich. We go back to Wyndham.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, well, we Ez now. Taylor, obviously, he's 14. Do you know? Like, I feel like he's too old for trick or treating, right? I think he feels that way. But he went trick or treating last year at 13 years old. That baffles me because we used to stop trick or treating at 10.
Yeah, I'd stop about 10. By 13, I was on Halloween. I was out, but I was at a park drinking probably my parents' vodka.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I poured the water back into.
Standard council estate actions. That's what I used to. I'm not taking a dig.
All the time.
Yeah. My dad used to get bought bottles of whiskey every year for Christmas. Still does. Love you, Dad. So know what you're getting this year. And yeah, we used to sneak some into. He's never heard this story. We used to sneak some of his whiskey into an old squash bottle and take it down Clancy Park in Heartsease.
It's not as bad as a milk bottle, which I've done before. Which is, I'm going to take this off. It's making my head itchy.
Okay, I fucking hate whiskey as well. Rowan.
November 1st is All Saints Day.
All Saints Day.
Catholic celebration day of All Saints Day. Religious.
Anything to do with Halloween?
Don't think so.
Yeah, I think Halloween is All Hallows Eve, as in All Saints Eve.
Oh.
Yeah, but
got it.
Halloween didn't quite have the same ring to it. Rowan.
I've got 2 more.
2 more. Let's go.
They're in like a Disney World. I'm gonna start with one that's a little bit more.
I appreciate you guys might not have seen that, but what she did was.
Winnie the Pooh represents mental illnesses. My question for you guys is, what character represents what?
Oh, I can do this.
If we can do like the main people, to keep it short and sweet, maybe Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, Eeyore.
Okay, so Winnie the Pooh has an eating disorder.
Yeah.
A little bit chubby, loves honey, right? So he's got an eating disorder. Eeyore is depression.
Yes. I've not watched much Winnie the Pooh in my life. To be completely honest.
The more I talk about Winnie the Pooh, quite passionately as well, the more I'm realising how I need to get more of a life. Winnie the Pooh is an eating disorder. Eeyore is depression. Tigger is ADHD.
Yeah.
Piglet is anxiety, maybe.
Yeah, because he's always like, ooh.
Rabbit
ooh,
is
no.
Rabbit is OCD. That's a really good impression. Do it again.
I'm not going to do it again.
Okay. Rabbit, I reckon, is OCD, and I reckon Owl is just a bit of a cunt. Rowan, any?
Rabbit was narcissistic personality disorder.
Oh, the old
Supposedly,
NPD.
but I guess you could interpret it the way that you like.
What about Owl?
I didn't look up Owl. Sorry, Owl.
What about Pooh?
Eating disorder,
You got
Piglet
that correct.
anxiety, Eeyore depression.
Yeah, you nailed him.
Tiglet?
Well done.
Tiglet.
Tiglet.
He's not on here, but ADHD is very appropriate.
Tiglet.
I've got one
I
more
meant
for you guys.
Tigger. I meant Tigger. Right, this is our final conspiracy. Oh, so yes, I think we are saying that Winnie the Pooh, the TV series, the books, everything. Yes, it is based on.
I believe that's how it was originally written.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. Cool.
Yeah.
Final conspiracy theory. Hit us with it, Roro.
Disney, Walt Disney. Have you heard of him? You know him?
Yeah.
Is he the mouse?
Yep. So they created Frozen, the film, as a cover-up. There was a rumor going around that when Walt Disney died or was going to die, he froze himself so he could come back again in the future. And because this rumor kept coming up, people were googling it a lot. And
Disney Frozen.
To cover it up, instead of saying Walt Disney Frozen, when people search Disney Frozen, they now get Frozen 1, Frozen 2. Do you think that was a cover-up?
Shall we answer it first? Because I've got an opinion on this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely
yes.
not. It's not a cover-up at all. It's like one of the best marketing plays I've ever seen. You've got everybody in the world searching Disney Frozen, and all of a sudden they bring out a film called Disney Frozen because everyone's searching it. It's an incredible guerrilla marketing ploy that has got, search volumes, keywords are already there. You've already got people wanting it, and they gave it to them. Incredible work.
Can I say, obviously, the more I drink, the worse I become. But
with what?
I got confused because I was counting and I was watching my own fingers and I got confused.
You actually agree with me.
But I agree with you. I actually agree with that. Yeah, it's absolutely not a cover-up at all. Walt Disney wasn't frozen. Cryogenics has not come that far. I just got confused because my fingers have loads of lines on them because obviously I'm Spider-Man. So me doing this, I got confused, but I agreed with you.
You are easily confused, so
I forgot what we were talking about, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But yes, I agree that no. So that's what we're saying. Sidebar's official answer is that Walt Disney is not frozen. He's in a box.
He's in a box somewhere, or in a urn. I don't know whether he cremated or buried, but probably cremated.
Almost definitely a box.
I can tell somebody's going to look that up. So whilst you're doing it, I've got a filler.
Good.
This is the one that everyone speaks about, but I just know we have separate opinions on it. So, What do you think about the moon landing, hey?
Don't do this, because you don't want this conversation with me right now.
I actually don't.
Look, the moon landings were real.
Okay. Why? How? How do you know they were real?
Because I've seen pictures and videos.
On the moon?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't think I could take a picture of something?
You?
Well, actually, you don't think a professional could take a picture of something and stage something to make you believe it? You don't believe that's possible? You think that you are genuinely that on it that you look at the picture and you know that was the moon?
I feel it in my bones.
I mean, that's what most people say, yeah. And I'm not saying I'm completely anti we landed on the moon. I'm just saying there was at the time a very good reason to land on the moon at the time. It was winning the Cold War, pretty much.
Yeah.
So the race to the moon was a real thing. And if I was someone and I had a big budget and, Disney in your country, I would be like, let's borrow a studio, stick a bit of sand in there, do a bit of jumping with some wires.
The thing is, there's been 12 people that have.
That's what they say, yes.
And that's a lot of people to keep silent, and all their families, their friends. Like,
Yeah. No, I think if I think about it for a long time, I do believe that we landed on the moon. I just like the controversy because it is hard to prove. Nowadays, less so. Nowadays, less so. I suppose we could probably live stream leaving this planet all the way to landing on the moon,
yeah, well,
and live stream all the way back as well.
that's it. There's still a live stream of Musk's Tesla floating around.
Yeah, I was
the
looking
guy.
that up earlier today.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah. There's still that live stream.
I fully didn't believe that, but he's still a spaceman in a Tesla.
He is still a spaceman in a Tesla.
Mm.
Cool. Roro.
Walt Disney was cremated.
Cremated, lovely.
Yeah. That's all I've got.
They probably, I should take this hat off for continuity purposes, but they probably, do you reckon they put his thing into paint and then painted like a Mickey? That would have been, that would have actually been cool. That would have been a really good like little nod to him if they'd put some of his ashes into some black paint and then painted like a Mickey Mouse and then had that hung somewhere. I think that would have been rad.
That would be cool, yeah. I mean,
really
well, to be honest with you, I get a little bit weirded out when people do things with ashes, but at the same time, I completely understand it because if you bury them, you've got a place to go see, but if you cremate them, you've got a thing. So you can, I know Laura, my partner, she's had her, I think it's her, I'd have to ask her, but I think it's her nanny's or her granddad's ashes made into a ring.
Yeah.
And the little gemstone is made out of the ashes, which I think is really cool.
Yeah,
because it doesn't feel weird. Like when I've seen people carry around baggies of their family members, like just in their pocket and stuff, which I think is pretty weird in my opinion. But the ring, all about that. I like that idea.
Yeah, I've heard rumours of people who have agreed to snort lines of some of their friends' ashes before.
Oh, me? Oh, yeah. No, I wouldn't be that debaucherous.
Okay.
You get to mix it with something though. You don't have to just have the ashes. That'll be weird.
Yeah. No. What?
Sherbet.
Great. Is that all of our conspiracy theories? Wonderful. Well, I think that's it. How's the final takes on the beer? Any thoughts, questions?
As I said, it's really easy to drink. Hats off to Duration. I've actually tried quite a few Duration beers. We have them where I work, so there's some Duration beers downstairs. And yeah, I've always liked them. I mean, I'm a little bit put off now, but it's all your fault. It's nothing to do with Duration, the brand. I didn't even smell it much myself, but you've said it, so you've ruined it for me now.
I know. Rowan, actually, this is one of Rowan's favourite beers, this Good Times by Duration. However, there is another Duration beer that I'm going to be trying really soon, probably in the next week or so, or probably by the time this comes out in the last week or so, from Duration, which is their Turtles IPA.
Oh, yes.
I haven't had this yet, but one of our friends, Eve at work, she loves it, so we're gonna try that. But I think that's it.
Retro 6 Light.
Hey, you did it!
High five!
Finally did it.
I was so tempted because I was tempted to like.
High five. Good. Right. Okay. So this is the third episode in a row where I haven't planned an outro. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do an outro. I'm out of beer as well. Do you have any left? I'm going to steal a bit just because we need to do a final cheers as well. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Go check us out on Instagram and on TikTok. In the meantime, have a wonderful week and stay excellent.